Hello, I'm Luke Magnus, and this is Lean Management. What is Lean Management? Lean Management is a systematic way for companies and organizations to create efficiencies and reduce or eliminate waste in their work environment. Lean Management has 5 principles. The first principle is defining value. Defining value is a way of addressing our customers' needs and wants and being able to find out what their needs and wants are through surveys or product feedback or just word of mouth from our customers in order to better serve them. After we define this value, we go to map value stream, and that's going through that systematic process of how we provide this product or service to help eliminate or reduce waste. After we do that, we create a flow, which is our process of how we do this product or service and creating the most efficient way in order to do that. After that, we establish pool, and establishing pool is managing our inventory and not having too much inventory, which is just wasted space, wasted money, and always relying on that supply and demand effect in order to just make what we need in order to provide to our customers. Then after that, we pursue perfection, which is always reevaluating and improving on that lean management plan. There's 8 wastes in lean management. The first one we'll talk about is transport. We're constantly transporting our products from point A to point B in that production line, and what this can do is create defects. We can damage products, we can lose products. After that is inventory, not having enough inventory or having too much. Usually it's too much inventory, which is wasteful. You have product that you spent money on that you're not using, and that is just considered a waste. The third is motion with our employees. If they're constantly having to run back and forth to get things or tools or whatever they're working on, that's wasted time and energy that they're having to spend to go get stuff instead of just being able there to work. Waiting, mostly dealt with in like assembly lines. If one certain process of that line doesn't take as long as others, they'll constantly have downtime and they're waiting on the product to get to them in order to work on it, and that's too much downtime, which is just wasted time in that production line. Next is overproduction. What we do is we overproduce, which is a waste of product. Then we're having more inventory to deal with, and it's not based off of that supply and demand effect that we want to follow. Overprocessing is dealing with damaged or defective products that we made, and we're having to redo or rebuild, and we're wasting products that way instead of doing it more efficiently the first time around. The next is defects. Having a process that's creating too many defects is wasting inventory, which is wasting money and time. The last is human potential. We want to take our employees and we want to build them up to their full potential and use them as best as we can. Not using employees that can take on more than one tasks or under challenging them can create a waste of our employees. So why is this important? Lean management is very important. It creates a more efficient flow of product in your work environment. These companies pictured here have applied lean management processes and have become very successful over it. They're constantly successful, they're constantly growing, and a couple of them are reaching worldwide with their product. The Toyota way, Toyota actually was the first one to implement lean. They're kind of the birth company of the lean management process. This first happened in 2001 when they developed 14 principles divided into 4 different sections. The first section is long-term philosophy. The second is right process will produce the right results. The third is add value to the organization by developing your people. And fourth is continuously solving root problems drives organizational learning. Toyota also has a 2-pillar system they use in these 14 principles as their kind of moral behavior. Pictured in purple is constantly making improvements, and in green here is respecting your people. Lean management has branched out to not just in business, but it's making its way into healthcare. In 2016 and 2017, there was 2 spinal surgery studies. They completed 74 surgeries in 2016. 38 were pre-lean, and 36 were post-lean. In 2017, there was 114 surgeries. 32 were pre-lean, and 82 were post-lean. In these surgeries, they discovered that they had less blood loss, shorter surgery time, stronger neurological function, and improvement in numbers of levels fused. So what you can see is that in these spinal surgeries, they were able to reevaluate the process of how they performed these surgeries and were able to get better results and made a more efficient surgery to their patients. In conclusion, lean management is a great way to help eliminate or reduce waste in your work environment and help you create a more efficient work environment in order to better serve your consumers. Do you guys have any questions?
No.
All right.
Let me show my audience.
Rachel, Dad, Reagan.